you on the way. Lighter than air, don't hesitate. Can't fight the storm, so let it rage and roar. You cannot catch the waves, so let them roll away. Dopamine rocks the ego, left wanting all the time. Nothing under the sun is ever new enough.
Hey everybody, welcome back to When a Gay Girl Meets a Trans Girl. I'm the gay girl, Holly.
And I am the trans girl, Brooklyn. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
What brings you here?
I don't know. What brought you here today?
Life.
Life.
And some decisions.
Good decisions, I hope.
Yeah, they're good.
Good decisions.
Mm-hmm.
So what have you been up to this week? My love. My gay love.
You got me Hogwarts Legacy for my birthday. And so I played that for an hour so far, and I'm dying to go back and play it. It is really cool so far.
So, I know this is a really rough topic. There's probably a lot of people that are listening to this right now, and they're kind of like, what the hell's wrong with you? Why are you supporting such a transphobic person?
Yeah.
What we've discussed this in the past, but what is your opinion on what you are doing right now?
I honestly have not traced the money to see what royalties or anything that she's getting from it.
Do you feel like what you're doing is supporting her bigotry?
No. I mean, if she started putting her money into actively going after trans people and trying to stop them.
Okay. I've always felt like everybody deserves a voice, even the bigots out there. You know, you can have... there's going to be Archie Bunkers anywhere in this world that we go. And unfortunately, she is one of them. And if you've ever watched that show, Holly, which I know we've watched that together, you know that by the end of the series, he learns a lot of lessons and he befriends an actual... I don't know if it's transgender or they're considered just a drag queen. But he does realize at a certain point that people are just people.
You mean transvestite?
Could have been a transvestite. I'm not sure. I remember the episode of All in the Family. But, I mean, there's a lot of things he realizes that, you know, people are people. And it's okay to be okay with them. And it's okay to love us. Whether you're gay, you're straight, trans, whatever you are. Black, white. We're just people. We're people trying to get around in this world. We want to have fun. Want to play sports. Want to create podcasts. Just want to have fun. Just be ourselves.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's something about us that people would hate anyway. There's something about everybody that a lot of people would hate.
Yeah, that somebody hates no matter what.
Yeah.
It just seems like there's a lot of hate towards us, but we got to be smart on giving that hate back. We don't want to do that, obviously. But I guess the big thing is, like...
I really hate polka dots. I hate them. I hate when people wear them. I really do not like polka dots. I don't like them. I hate when people wear them. I hate seeing them.
This is your big
This
thing?
is my dark secret, yes.
You hate polka dots?
I don't like them.
Wow. I had no idea.
They just make me, like, cringe on the inside. They're like... I don't know, the epicenter of everything that's girly to me. And I don't hate being girly. I hate the stereotype, like, you have to be girly. They represent that to me. I'm like, I just want to be me. I don't want to have to follow any social graphic design for my body. I don't like
Okay.
polka dots.
You know, I have a pattern that I don't like either. You know what that is?
What? I was just meaning like something you hate. Like, what's something you absolutely hate?
No, I just, you mentioned polka dots, and it just made me realize, like, you know, something that I've always disliked is leopard print.
I don't like leopard print either.
I can't stand that. I don't know what the deal is with leopard print. You know, where I work, there are some accessories that we sell that have leopard print, and I'm like, why? Our office, by one of the other co-managers, decorated our office in... Fortunately, it was pink, so that made it a little bit bearable, but it was leopard print, so we have leopard print stuff in our office. I just hate leopard print.
I have a hard time being friends with somebody that wears polka dot. Like, if I see them wearing it, it gives me a huge red flag, and it automatically tells me I don't really want to be your friend.
What if your kiddo? What if you have a daughter, and she goes out, and the very first thing she buys is a polka dot dress?
Ugh.
You know, something else, I have a cute blue dress with white polka dots on it.
They're tiny. They're not big.
So the bigger the polka dots, the
Like-
worse off it is.
Like, you know, yours look more like spots, not, quote, polka dots.
I guess I don't know the difference.
The difference is pain.
Okay, if you say so. I guess going back to the J.K. Rowling issue, I mean, like, you know, I just think that when you talk about these situations, you know, we all are just, you don't want to be attacked. Don't attack other people for what they like or don't like. There are things,
Except for polka dots.
except for polka dots and leopard print. There are things in this world that some people need to grasp. And even though the creator was a bigot, if you've ever watched a show, there is a lot of inspiration that you can overcome, like some craziness. And you don't have to like it. Not everybody has to like the same thing. But, you know, there's going to be plenty of gay and transgender people out there. I know there was a huge issue on Facebook on a transgender site where people were trashing a few people that liked it. And, you know, I like it. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to like something, even though the creator was an asshole. But, you know, we got to deal with it.
Yeah, here's an article from 53 minutes ago. It's at Forbes.com. Hogwarts Legacy video game controversy, boycotts, and J.K. Rowling's comments on transgender community explained.
Oh, let's hear this. How do they explain it?
Well, I know this is a podcast where you guys are listening to us talk, but also on this website you could listen to the article. Anyway, so it's got a picture of her, and it says the top line is, the highly anticipated Harry Potter video game debuts? I feel like I'm saying that word. Debuts? Why am I saying that weird? But it's been plagued by controversy and boycotts as players grapple with whether to support J.K. Rowling's franchise in light of her history of comments widely seen as transphobic. Key facts. Hogwarts Legacy, a role-playing game set in the Harry Potter universe, developed by Avalanche Software and published by Warner Brothers. The game has garnered largely positive reviews on aggregator Metacritic and has climbed the bestseller list of online vendors like Amazon and Epic Store. However, some fans and gamers are boycotting them because of J.K. Rowling, who has a history of making comments offensive to transgender communities, and she does stand to earn royalties from the game's sales, though she was not involved in the game's creation. Some popular game review sites like Kotaku, which I read all the time, and Polygon I read all the time, and Eurogamer have not yet reviewed Hogwarts Legacy despite the review embargo lifting Monday. Others have denounced J.K. Rowling's comments and voiced support for transgender people in their roles. Jesse Earl, a trans YouTuber and writer, tweeted in December that unlike consuming previously owned Harry Potter books or films, purchasing Hogwarts Legacy, while Rowling is using her ongoing platform to target and also justify her continued targeting of trans people, is harmful to trans people.
Okay.
Some streamers including Will Overgaard and Nicotine, have publicly voiced opposition. Nicotine, whose name is Veronica Ripley, posted a statement to Twitter announcing a boycott of Twitch, which is known, it's video game streaming, and hosting ads for Hogwarts, urging streamers to join in halting the use of it. Hogwarts Legacy is set to feature the first transgender woman in Harry Potter universe.
Yes!
Though
Finally!
her name is Serona Ryan,
Okay.
has attracted some criticism for allegedly sounding masculine, beginning with the prefix Sir and ending with the common male name Ryan. Oh, that's stupid. You guys, just give it a break. Come on. Anyway, but others noted the name Serona refers to a Celtic goddess of healing and rebirth. That's beautiful.
There you go.
Someone's
I
always
love
wanted to
that.
nitpick.
That's great.
J.K. Rowling has regularly come under fire. In June 2020, she ridiculed an article for using the phrase people who menstruate. I'm sure there used to be a word for those people. Wumban, Wimpound, Woomud, she tweeted. I don't know what any of that is. Inspiring backlash from critics who said her tweets exclude transgender people. If sex isn't real, here she's quoted saying, or tweeted, if sex isn't real, the lived reality of women globally is erased. I know a lot of girls feel like that, but it's not that. She also published an essay on her website calling it unsafe. Oh, God, help me. Unsafe to allow any man who believes or feels he's a woman into changing rooms and bathrooms. And she since stirred controversy for authoring a book about a character who was killed after facing accusations of transphobia and for calling Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon, who supported a bill making it easier for transgender people to be legally recognized as their preferred gender, a destroyer of women's rights.
Wow.
Her comments have been criticized as transphobic by LGBTQ right campaigns, including the Human Rights Campaign, and actors from the Harry Potter films have voiced support for trans people in response.
Yes, they have.
I'm not going to keep reading it. There's a lot more. But so she had no writing of this game, and she's getting money for it. But
the game does support transgender.
And they're trying to make
characters.
amends with it. And so it's kind of funny because she's getting royalties off of a game that's introducing the first femme trans person.
That's good. It's almost like a slap in the face, you know. More people support something like that. It is a slap in the face. Even though she's getting money off of it, it's kind of like, you know, the person that wins a race but didn't really win the race kind of thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I don't really wish for anyone to get slapped in the face, but I know what you mean.
It's not a real slap in the face. Like, no one's actually slapping.
No, I know what you mean.
Unfortunately.
But
that is a joke, though. I don't want anyone hurt.
No, I didn't know that, and I started playing it. I know that in the game, you can, when you're making your character, I fully made a male character because I went ahead and I was trying to see if I could wear pants as a female, because they're all wearing these ridiculous skirts. And I went on Google, and they said that eventually you can get rare drops for pants for females. So I was like, nope, I'm just going to make a guy character. So then I'm making my guy character, and I can give him hair, female voice, name him a female, and then you get to pick which dorm. I was like, I could even put him in the female dorm. I didn't do any of that, but I could have. Which kind of would have been a little bit closer to, like, trans pre-op.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
I know. I was kind of like, wow, this is this part right here, but why can't I wear pants? I was like, and I found plenty of people complaining about that as well. They're like, there were female characters in the Harry Potter universe wearing pants at school. Not a lot, but there were.
You had Emma Watson. Well, she had jeans on in the movie.
No, they're uniforms. They're school uniforms.
So you're stuck to a school uniform the whole time?
I don't know, because you got me the pre-order and I have the dark arts thing, and you get to find loot, and I haven't found any, obviously, because I've only been playing an hour. I'm just now getting down to the vault. But anyway, I guess that's enough with Hogwarts.
Yeah, well, let's see. I was gonna see if I could find an official rating yet. EA Games is the creator, right? Are they the studio?
It's developed by Avalanche Software, published by Warner Brother Games.
Okay.
But I'm tired of looking at her face. I'm gonna close out of that.
Wow, there's a lot of little articles, like Fox News had one that says streamers may lose their jobs if they play the transphobic Harry Potter game. Say goodbye to your career. They do introduce the first trans character. That's really cool. A lot of articles on that talk about that, which is neat. That's really cool, though. I hope this does change. I hope it does turn around because, growing up, I was a young adult when this came out. It was something that helped get me through the hard times. I'm very disappointed that she isn't super awesome, with the LGBT community, because, I feel like she's maybe helped a lot of people.
And that's the thing, too. Like, a lot of the books that we read and love, or movies, a lot of those people were homo or transphobic, especially, like, the older ones. But
Definitely,
we still
absolutely.
treasure them and talk about them all the time. So, are we going to go through and nitpick every single one? And then start...
I don't know. It's always been my idea that it's not about the person that created it. It's about the characters that live in these books and what they believe and who they represent. And fortunately, you got Harry Potter that represents a losing battle and somebody that's lost parents and somebody that was up against one of the hardest challenges in the world. And he's had to fight
every single year.
Yeah, he's had to fight over and over and over to win this ongoing battle of oppression and hate. And you find out in the long run that, people that, like Professor Snape, you find out that he was there to protect him. And there's just so much around it. There's just more to it. And I just hope people open their hearts a little bit more and stop worrying about Rowling and what she thinks or what she does. But if you don't like it, don't watch it, don't play it. That's fine. Just let's not hate on the people that this matters to, because maybe that one thing can help grasp a future for them. But what else do we have on the agenda today, Miss Hari?
We also got Quantum Leap, which Brooklyn is a super nerd for.
Yes, Quantum Leap, the new series. Another transgender thing. And this is going to contain some spoilers here, but it was Monday's episode, which was February 6th. Is that right?
Well, what if people want to watch it? Don't give spoilers.
Well, there are spoilers in this, so
Maybe
go
don't.
watch it. There's not going to be too many. Just kind of give you a little bit of a rundown of the episode, just a minute. But it's based around what we're dealing with every day. We'll kind of let me get on to...
It goes back to playing sports that we
Yes.
talked about. She's on like a basketball or wants to be on the basketball team.
Yep, the episode is entitled "Let Them Play." It is, it places Ben, who is the main character, in the body of a high school coach named Carlos, whose trans daughter hoped to play with the team, and Gia, who is played by Jocelyn Aguilera,
Who is not trans.
Who is not trans. We'll get to that in a minute. They finally got the opportunity to play on the court, but she was met with opposition from other parents and school administration, as well as bullying from her fellow students. This definitely reflects on what we're dealing with right now. There's a lot of states out there trying to ban trans men and women from playing sports in what they consider to be their chosen, or it's not really chosen,
Their birth.
They're supposed to be playing in what is listed on their birth certificate, and they want to play with the other girls that they feel like they're a part of. And that's kind of what this episode goes over. Now, when I first saw this episode being ran, the commercials on it, the previews, I was so excited to see this. And I'm just having a problem with the fact that they did not use an actual transgender girl. Now, I mean, I get it. You know, you don't really use, like, you know, was the guy that played Tony Stark really an inventor? No. No, he's not. They didn't find an inventor to play his part. Was the Tom Holland really bitten by a spider? Should they have found somebody that was actually bitten by a spider?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't know. But do you, looking at it from your point of view, do you feel like hiring Jocelyn Aguilera to play a transgender was the right move?
Me?
Yeah, you. Just curious.
Oh. I don't know all the facts about the situation, so I can only speak from very, I don't know, lacking. I mean, in that sense, I think they should have gotten a trans woman, because I know to get inclusiveness, we gotta throw the real people out there. Not just have, like, white people painting their faces black, like back in the day. Like, we should be supporting the people that we are wanting to feature in our role, or in our films.
To the best of our ability, right?
Yeah,
Right,
I mean...
Right, that's how I felt.
Yeah. And maybe they couldn't find any other actors that were right for the role, but...
To me, that's not right. There's tons of actors. I acted in high school. I may not be an actor, but call me up. I'll be happy to act in this episode. I would love to be able to show other trans girls that this is something that they are able to do if they try hard enough for. Not that you can be easily replaced by an actual cis girl.
I'm wondering if maybe they were trying to use well, I don't know, because some trans girls look very, very effeminate. I don't know. Maybe they were trying to get, like, a cis girl. That way people would think trans girls aren't that different.
I don't know. This one really kind of has me, like, bothered. I'm going to watch the episode tonight, and maybe my opinion will change on this.
Maybe. I mean, I completely understand you and how you feel, definitely. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, the difference in my mind. I mean, there are a lot of actors and actresses that play gay people.
Yeah.
That are not gay. And there are tons of gay actors out there.
That is true.
So, at the end of the day, I guess we're all characters. Not we, but they. They are all characters on the screens.
Yeah, just think about the L word. Half of them weren't even really gay.
Yeah. That's a series, right?
Yep.
The L Word?
Yep.
That's something you used to watch back in the...
Yep. Old days.
What, old days? That's what, coming from a 30-year-old right here. Those are the olden days. The 2000s were the olden days. I had kids, and she was a little person in the olden days. Wow. I'm just shocked. I don't know. I was gonna mention though, you got like
Me? What do I have?
Well, no, like, okay, so you mentioned on the the Harry Potter transgender character that people were mad that she had a deep voice. I have a deep voice. I'm transgender. I look like a girl, right?
Almost every transgender girl I've ever known has a deeper voice.
There you go. Unless you really are taken care of from before puberty, which they are trying to prevent now, which, I don't know. That's a whole nother topic. But there's not a whole lot I can do. I can play around with my voice. I can do my best to make myself sound feminine. But at the end of the day, it just doesn't come out right. And my voice is not even as deep as it was when I was dressing like a guy. And I can have surgery to help my voice go lower. But I don't know. I think it's easier for people to see, and then you watch shows like this where the girl actually has a feminine voice. And it's easier to look at a character like the one in Harry Potter and say, okay, that fits, that makes sense, than this, which is kind of a clouded version of what we want to sound like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't know either. Fun in the sun. No.
But anyway, I have an article here that is actually based around the episode, which is from tvline.com. The article is written, it's called Quantum Leap Writers Hope Viewers Have a Heartwarming or Heart-Opening Experience After Watching Trans Episode. And it goes into a lot of the backstory, goes into a lot of the what they've done with the episode. But I wanted to go to the very last paragraph here and just kind of read it to you real quick. This is what she hoped viewers took away from the episode. I hope that trans kids and families get to see themselves on screen in a way that reflects their reality and gives them hope and support. That's super important to me. The other thing is, I hope that people who don't have a lot of experience with transgender people, or maybe have conflicted feelings about trans people and trans kids, have an heart-opening experience and feel a little more compassion and understanding where maybe in the past they had some fear and ignorance. J.K. Rowling, please watch this episode.
Yeah, that's nice. It is good to put more things like that out on TV and everything, because I know not being able to see gay stuff when I was young, and then finally I get to see it almost everywhere now, I would have been comforted being able to see that and see that it's not some taboo and I'm just a normal person.
You know, if I had been able to see that there were actually transgender people and I knew where I fit into some other kind of world, I think things would be a lot different for me. I think I'd feel better. I think mentally I'd be better. I think just things all around in my life would feel more comfortable. Maybe my voice would be lighter. I don't know, maybe I got some hormones before my voice deepened and I was lucky enough to deal with that. I don't know, maybe I would get picked on a bunch because that would have been the 90s, and the 90s was more focused on grunge than transgender and gay.
Grunge.
Grunge.
I like the grunge look. Flannel.
It's because you're a grunge girl.
Yeah.
You're my hipster.
No.
She is. She's a hipster.
I am not a hipster. I don't
She's
wear
cute.
any fashion trends.
She wants to wear fashion trends. That's what makes her a hipster.
I want to wear grunge.
She's a cute little hipster, though.
No.
Cute little grungy hipster.
I feel like a hamster.
No, hipster, not hamster.
Hamster.
Hipster.
Cheepy.
Cheep, cheep.
I
I love my little dork.
love you.
So anyway, get out, watch the episode. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Get on Facebook and maybe tell us a little bit about what you think with Quantum Leap. And then also maybe dig into a little bit more of Harry Potter. Let's kind of have a conversation and maybe we can keep it clean. Make sure there's not too many arguments. I get that everybody has a side to something, but
There's
it's just BS.
Yeah, no arguments. We keep open discussion. It's a learning, it's spreading information area.
Learning experience.
Yes.
We are all on this planet to learn about each other and respect each other.
Oh, I just meant like if they get on our forums and talk, no arguing, or I'm gonna delete it. Like, we're there to share ideas.
Yeah.
With open minds.
Open minds.
And
No closed minds, open.
Yeah, and we can't learn if we don't put everything out there.
That's right.
Without getting horribly offended. Except for polka dots.
And?
Leopard print.
Leopard print. Polka dots and leopard print. Imagine if they put those together.
Yeah.
Imagine if they had leopard print with polka dots in them. How would that look? If there's an artist out there, I want to see a picture of this. Somebody send me a picture of this.
No, thank you.
Yes, please. Moving on.
Gay gaming?
I think we're at gay gaming.
Gay gaming.
Gay gaming. It's a time of day again. Gay gaming.
Wow.
Cha. Just like that. It's like an 80s theme to me.
Yeah, that sounded like a little commercial or something.
So what do we got? What do you got for gay gaming today?
I had never heard of Kingdoms of Amalur. Amalur? I'm not sure if I'm saying it right.
Amalur?
Yeah.
Kingdoms of Amalur. Okay.
Yeah, it came out on the 360 originally.
I'm going to look this up. Hold on a second. Kingdoms, K-I-N.
The company that made it didn't handle their money well, because originally it was going to be an MMORPG, but they went bankrupt, so they just finished up what they could, made it a single-player game.
So this is called Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
But it is super fun. Like, it's got really good ratings, and it's comparable to Fable mixed with Skyrim.
7 out of 10. Okay.
But you can be gay, you can get a house, and you can get married, and it's not gender locked on who you marry. So that's the gay part. But oh my god, I was playing that game like a lot this weekend. Well, not like a lot, about 9 hours over Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But it was super fun. The combat is fluid, and you feel like you're playing an online game because there's like loot and treasure chests, and you get to build up your character stats and everything. Like, it is super fun. There's not a morality system, so they keep asking questions like, do you want to kill him or not, kind of thing, or save him, or go talk to so-and-so instead of killing him. But you can kill him and not get any morality points. In fact, sometimes you get a better reward. I got a house, but that one guy was going to go kill someone else. That's the only reason I killed him. But I got a house out of it, so it worked out.
So is there an actual story behind all this, or is it just an open world, like...
No, it's a big story.
So what is the plot behind this?
The beginning of the game starts out, there's a war going on, and then the... oh my god, what is their name? I can't remember their name. They're immortals. They're like immortal kind of elf things, basically. And they're trying to get rid of all the mortals across the realm because they feel like mortals aren't worthy of anything. And so they go to war, and every time the mortals kill them, they just get to come back. They're not any more powerful than us. It's just they can keep being thrown at us. And so the mortals, like the dwarves and the humans and some of the other races, they actually made this one scientist guy made a well, and it's supposed to capture your soul before it goes over to the next realm after you die, and then recreate your body around it and put you back in the same body. In a way. Okay. But it hasn't been working at all. People, whatever, have been coming up as like blobs of flesh and stuff. But your character is the only one to survive so far. And you have amnesia, but they're trying to get you to go to a certain point to prove that they've gotten it to work, this soul well. And so you're going along, and then there's a whole bunch of side quests with stuff. But yeah, It's got a lot of. It's so fun.
I was reading through some of the reviews here, and I mean, this one person said that they consider this to be the best open world fantasy RPG they've ever played.
Yeah, it is. I cannot believe I've never heard of it. It is a really, really good game.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it either. I'm not a huge RPG player, but I have played a few things.
They made a remake for it for like the new generation consoles for like Xbox One and everything. So the graphics are definitely, that's the one I got because it was just on sale on the Xbox store. So
what's the difference between Reckoning and then Re-Reckoning?
Re-Reckoning is the remake.
It is the remake.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're thinking about this game, what systems do they play it on?
I know it's on Steam, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch, and I don't know if it's on PlayStation. But, oh, there's this thing in the game. It
is on PlayStation, by the way.
Okay. There's these little, like, troll things, and there's, like, 6 of them, and they, like, tell a joke, and then you have to do all of them in order, and then go talk to the one in the inn, and then a trap door opens, and you go in there, and you get this pet flute, and the pet flute is broken. If you summon a pet, if you just keep spamming A on the button, I summoned so many, and they can pets, and they can fight for you. So I'm playing as a mage, and if I see a big boss, I just hit pause real quick, go to my pet flute, and just spam A handful of times. It made my game like freeze, and my character started doing like that old window error where like a million windows would start popping up. It made my character do that across the screen, and then finally it caught up after the bad guy died. They despawn in 4 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. So if something like that happens, just wait for the timer, and then they'll all go away. It's so fun.
Okay, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So this is a single player.
Yep.
They have achievements.
Oh yeah, lots of achievements. Actually, if you spawn a handful of pets, that's an achievement.
Looks like it's available in tons of languages. It's rated M for mature due to blood and gore, intense violence, and suggestive themes.
I haven't seen any suggestive themes yet, but there's definitely blood and gore.
Okay. Let's see here. So it was originally released in 2012, and then it was re-released on Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Windows on September 8th, 2020.
Oh, very funny. It was released February 7th of 2012. How weird is that? It's February 7th today.
Look at that.
11 years. 11, a little over
anniversary
decade.
today. Look at that.
That's crazy.
That was not set up that way. But Nintendo Switch, it was re-released on March 16th, 2021. So roll action playing, hack and slash, single player. This person right here says that they made it that it's a marriage between God of War and the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Do you feel like that? You gave it another kind of merging.
I could see it. The fighting is really good. A lot of people say it's a little bit better than like Skyrim fighting or Elder Scrolls fighting, which it is. It feels more fluid in this game. But the magic and the fighting is kind of fun too. And you can reset your stats and everything if you want to go like melee, but then you're like, I don't really want to use a hammer anymore. I want to use a scepter or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to see the price here.
I think it's normally like 40.
Get on Steam here. So, Re-Reckoning, $39.99. You can buy the Fate Edition. What is that? That's $54.99.
There is a DLC pack. It gives you... I think it gives you a few more quests. My pet flute was broken until I got that DLC. A few things were fixed in that DLC. But I went ahead and got it since, as I said, it was on that really big sale. So... Okay. I know it's worth it to get it, though. If you like the game, then definitely get the DLC.
Well, that's too bad they never made a sequel. Hopefully another studio picks that up in the long run. It seems like it's extremely popular online here.
They missed out.
I just keep reading like over and over and over about how amazing this is. So that's interesting.
Who was it? There was someone famous that was... Was it someone famous? I don't remember. Anyway, yeah. But gay marriage in that game. Gay gaming.
Gay gaming.
Gay gaming!
Okay. So one more topic I wanted to discuss before we get off here. Just a couple minutes. Sunday. This Sunday.
Oh, God.
This Sunday is one of the most amazing days that we can celebrate. It's my wife's birthday. She will be 1 year closer to my age. That feels good.
You keep moving a year away.
Shh, not yet. Not until my birthday in a few months. But this Sunday is her birthday. So everybody, give her a hand. Say happy birthday to her. Get on Facebook. Say happy birthday, Holly. Woo!
Just like that.
Yeah. And then
Bunch
when
of
you're
little
done, get
owls.
on and watch the Super Bowl. Which she is not happy about.
More singing owls.
More singing owls. I am a huge Kansas City Chiefs fan, so this is awesome for me. And then Holly over here is a huge Patrick Mahomes fan. She just loves watching him run.
He's cute. And he seems like a really good person.
Yeah, I'm sure he is a good person. But who do you think's going to win?
The Chiefs.
You think the Chiefs are going to win?
Yeah.
Okay. Me too. This is the fourth time, I believe. Is that right?
Fourth time skip a year, though? Didn't they not go 1 year? Was it last year?
They didn't go last year. They didn't go to the Super Bowl last year.
That was painful.
Yeah. But this won't be the last year, not with Mahomes. We're gonna make it again. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen, but we better win. I am so excited.
Mahomes?
Patrick Mahomes.
It's Mahomes.
That's what I said.
No L.
I didn't put an L.
Oh.
Mahomes. Does it sound like an L?
It sounds like you're saying an
Mahomes?
L. Yeah.
Mahomes?
That sounds like
No.
an L.
Mahomes.
Yeah, there you go.
Isn't that what I said?
No.
Patrick Mahomes.
No.
What?
You're messing with me. Are you messing with me?
No, I'm not messing with you. I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying it wrong. I don't know.
Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
There's the L again.
Patrick. There's no L in his name.
You got it with like one time.
Oh, goodness.
Mahomes.
Oh, goodness. Potato. Right. Mahomes.
See, there's the L again. How do you say home?
I did put
Say
an L.
homeowner.
Homeowner.
No. No.
Kansas accent right there.
No.
Oh, goodness. Well, if any of you Chiefs fans are out there, good luck this Sunday. And happy birthday to my wife, beautiful wife. And hopefully we'll be back next week. We've had a lot going on over the last few weeks. We'll talk to you more about it as the future weeks come and learn a little bit of fun stuff about us.
I'm starting my mixology class today.
Woo-hoo. Good job. All right, well, Holly,
Yes,
we'll see you next week.
but I live here.
Yeah, like when I come and sit down at the mic, I'll see you next week.
All right, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, guys. Go Chiefs. Woo!
Thank you for joining us on our show. Don't forget to check out our other shows wherever podcasts are available. And if you're in the position to help our podcast grow, please join us at patreon.com/ggirltgirl. And check out our Facebook and Instagram page for more updates and messages at gaygirl/transgirl. And please hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you.
See through the veil, lives unlit and stories untold. Rise from the ashes, reclaim the world and beyond. Come see through the veil, lives unlit and stories untold.
fun in the sun.